When y'all were manic, did you low-key think that you were Miss Cleo or some sort of psychic? For me, when I was manic, like in the midst of it, in the thick of it, in the worst part of it, to be honest, when I was completely like disconnected from reality, and I was just looking back on it, it's like, God, I was so vulnerable. I was completely like, knock, knock, nobody's home. But during that time, my family and friends didn't know that I had bipolar, so they thought that my behavior, my manic behavior, was like intentional, like I was doing it on purpose just to be annoying or difficult or a bitch. And so this made me feel very misunderstood, especially after I had my suicidal depression. I was like, really? You guys are giving me the third degree when I was just suicidal and in the psych ward like a few months ago. I didn't understand I was manic. I wasn't diagnosed. I wasn't medicated. But anyways, I was getting really fucking furious and pissed off with people in my life. And I forgot that I had my mom's fucking credit card. So I live in Washington State, and I took my ass to fucking Nordstrom at Bell Square. And I was like thinking to myself, I'm gonna spend some fucking money. This bitch is pissing me the fuck off. So we gonna go shopping. So back to the whole psychic thing. I carried around with me when I was manic Archangel Michael tarot cards, and I would just like offer to read people. Like I was so bold and just would like ask any stranger, like, so do you want me to read your fortune or your cards? And so I went to the bar at Nordstrom, and the bartender was cool and made me a drink, probably a mimosa. And I was just like, do you want me to read your fortune? And he was like, okay, cool. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go spend some money because my mom be pissing me the fuck off, giving me the third degree, judging me, coming for me. We're gonna see what this credit card limit's all about. We're gonna see. And so I went to the makeup counter at Nordstrom, all the makeup counters, and I probably proceeded to buy at least $500 worth of makeup. And I loved every second of it because I was so bitter of everybody coming for me and bugging the fuck out of me and being rude to me when I was manic. So I just kind of snapped and I was like, sorry, bitch, like I'm gonna spend hella money on your credit card. And I remember my best friend Liz calling me while I was literally like getting color matched for makeup at Bell Square in the middle of my manic episode. And she was pregnant at the time. And so it was just really hard. My best friend in the whole world is pregnant with her first child, and all that excitement and also stress and change. And then I am in the midst of a manic episode, living on the streets, ran away from home. So she's a woman of few words.